Holy macadamia nut, y'all. I've got some amazing news to share with you today. Some hot blazing clips. First, President Trump responds to the absolute bedlam and chaos that is happening in Minnesota, facilitated, fomented, and stoked by these ridiculous, no good, soulless, gutless, creativeless, they don't build anything, they don't do anything, hypocrites. Wait till you see what he threatens, and believe you me, they're going to start to listen. Also, I've got a masterful performance. We are so lucky, America. We have the best press secretary that I've seen in ages. Oh, what an upgrade from Corinna Jean-Pierre, the DNC shill, to Caroline Levitt. You got to see this clip where she absolutely eviscerates a fake, radical, leftist, woke journalist who dares to smear our hardworking law enforcement officers. She does it so good, it's going to make you stop in your tracks. I can't wait for you to see this. So last night, disgraced Minnesota Governor Tampon Tim gave a statewide address, which was a total disaster. He smeared our brave ICE agents who are removing the most heinous criminals. I'm going to share with you something really quickly about who is being removed, like what ICE is actually doing, because the woke media never shares it. They're removing these guys from our communities, these heinous criminals, to make our country safe, while Walz shamelessly demonizes and attacks our law enforcement officers who were ambushed last night when a targeted operation getting 3 criminally legal aliens who were released into our country by the Biden administration brutally attacked an ICE officer. I can't even show you the images, but there was looting, there was vandalizing, there was obscene graffiti and spray paint written on federal cars. They tried to remove armed lockers full of weaponry from ICE vehicles, and the police, shame on you, Minnesota, Minneapolis police, were ordered by Jacob Fried Brain Fry and Tampon Tim to stand down, while this mook, this feckless, spineless, gutless, heartless, anti-American communist mook went live and said this last night.
Help us establish a record of exactly what's happening in our communities. You have an absolute right to peacefully film ICE agents as they conduct these activities. So carry your phone with you at all times. And if you see these ICE agents in your neighborhood, take out that phone and hit record. Help us create a database of the atrocities against Minnesotans, not just to establish a record for posterity, but to bank evidence for future prosecution.
Yeah, atrocities. Let's talk a little bit about those atrocities. These are the criminal scumbags that you see on your screen that the Democrats and Tampon Tim and Mayor Fried Brain Frey adore. They adore these guys and protect over the safety of you, me, hardworking American citizens that were arrested by our brave and dedicated ICE agents just yesterday in Minnesota. You have Keen Za Tan from Burma, who's convicted of vehicle theft, obstructing police, possession of burglary tools. He was also arrested for drug possession and driving under the influence. Seems like a stalwart of society. Juan Gonzalez Escamilla, removed from the U.S. 13 times and convicted of 2 counts of driving under the influence of liquor, obstructing police, fraud, impersonating. Juan Pablo Torres Keme from Ecuador, convicted of drug trafficking. Ying Li, convicted of prostitution. Fadili, I'm going to mess this up, Abukari Mashiri from Tanzania, convicted of larceny. Are these the atrocities that you're talking about, Tampon Tim? He actually had the audacity to post this after that ridiculous, atrocious live stream last night. I'm making a direct appeal to the president. Let's turn the temperature down. It just drives me crazy. He wants us to turn the temperature down when all he's been doing is cranking it up. Stop this campaign of retribution. This is not who we are. And an appeal to Minnesotans. I know this is scary. We can. We must speak out loudly. urgently, but also peacefully. We cannot fan the flames of chaos. That's what he wants. That's exactly what you've been doing, is fanning the flames of chaos. Quick question, Tampon Tim. Why did you force Minneapolis police? Why did the Attorney General Keith Ellison? Why did the Chief of Police? Why did Mayor Frey all tell their troopers to stand down and allow this bedlam to take place? Well, y'all are about to F around and find out, because listen to what Trump just said. Trump just posted this: if the corrupt politicians of Minnesota don't obey the law and stop the professional agitators and insurrectionists from attacking the patriots of ICE, who were only trying to do their job, God bless you, Mr. President, he continues, I will institute the Insurrection Act, which many presidents have done before me, and quickly put an end to the travesty that is taking place in that once great state. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President DJT. God bless America. God bless you, President Trump. So this is like really serious. The Insurrection Act, if it gets invoked, that means that Tampon Tim, Jacob Frey, and other officials in this Democrat Hippocrat caucus could actually face federal prison time. You did it to yourself. All you had to do was do what other states like Louisiana, other states like Alabama, supporting Florida. I've shown countless videos of American citizens saying, we're so happy they're here. Business owners, for the first time, remember that business owner. I don't have the video with me, but there's countless of them saying, this is the first time in 10 years my phone has been ringing off the hook. These criminal illegal aliens are not only robbing taxpayers of billions of dollars, they're stealing business, they're stealing work, they're stealing jobs, they're desecrating our system in a myriad of ways. And these dedicated, courageous, brave officers who are just simply doing their job. They're tasked. They don't make laws. They're not policymakers. They're enforcers of the law. You don't like the law? Try to get it changed the legal due process way. You guys are all about due process, right? What you have done, I hope to God Trump invokes this Insurrection Act, because you guys are about to find out. We need to send a hard message to these treasonous mutineers. Enough is enough. God bless you, President Trump. And by the way, as if you needed any more proof, Nick Shirley, who is one of the best Pulitzer Prize deserving, I would say, journalists out there, if you needed any proof of the fraud, of the corruption, of the chaos, I'm going to share with you, this is a heated clip of a Somalian during his latest investigation, starts attacking Nick Shirley for simply asking a simple question with his confidant, which is dictated in the Minnesota government website. Where is this, so-called business? Watch the reaction of these Somali illegals.
We're not
because of fucking 2,000 providers.
Okay.
Are you fucking mad? Are you stupid?
I'm not stupid. You're stupid.
You're
We're the transportation company.
What about if a mass shooting happens in Minnesota? It will be because of you. It will be because of you. If any Somali gets hurt in Minnesota, it's because of Nick fucking Shirley.
This is about fraud.
One single Somali gets hurt.
This is about fraud,
sir. It's because of you. Sensationalize this. You son of a bitch. Sensationalize this.
Wow, you're very nice.
Out of our neighborhood.
Very nice.
Get the f out of our neighborhood.
Sir, can you tell me where the transportation company is?
Out of our neighborhood. We don't want you here. Get the f out of here.
Calm down, sir. Calm down, sir.
Get the f out of here.
Sir, this is about fraud.
You wanted clicks?
You're sensationalizing yourself, sir.
You wanted clicks?
You're sensationalizing yourself.
Clicks. You wanted clicks? You wanted the YouTube?
Tell me where the transportation vehicle is.
Clicks? You got YouTube clicks. Now get the f out of our community.
Tell me where the transportation
Get the f out of our community.
Tell me where the... This is about fraud. This is...
Say I don't want Muslims here.
This is about fraud.
Say I don't want Muslims here. Say it. Say I want to change the Constitution.
No, I don't want to change the Constitution.
Freedom of religion, and I don't want Muslim Somalis in Minnesota. Kick them out. I was born in this country. You have to take the passport away from me. Relax. That is what you are arguing for.
We're not talking.
Change the Constitution.
This is about fraud.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Get the fuck out of our community.
This is about fraud.
Get the fuck out of our community. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Stupid fucking idiot.
Tell me where the transportation company is then.
Get the fuck out of here.
Obviously for this video we had to get security because look at this now. All right, we're going. We're going.
You have to go from here. I'm telling you.
But there is no transportation company in there.
Because the state of Minnesota never checks.
All right, so this is actually the location for Silver Mountain Inc., LLC, and Co. Let's see if any... Yes, we're wondering where Silver Mountain.
Silver Mountain?
Silver Mountain.
Oh, I don't know that. Where it is. It says 2722 Park Avenue.
All of you, get out of here.
Where is
Silver Mountain here?
Fuck Silver Mountain. You don't have a permission to do that.
Okay,
You
so
were
Silver
ju-
Mountain does not exist.
You were
No, the
doing...
name's not
I don't-
fuck
don't-
Silver Mountain. It's just Silver Mountain.
Don't ask
Home
me
Healthcare.
that. When you come...
All right,
So
sir.
Silver
Well,
Mountain-
so
This
Silver.
is not a waste.
So
That's
Silver
the
Mountain
way
does
to
not
make a
exist.
business.
27,
You're making a
22
business.
Park
You have
Avenue.
millions of people watching you.
Silver
You're making
Mountain.
business to
Okay,
600
sir.
people.
2720.
You have millions of people watching right
Yes.
now. Where is Silver Mountain?
I don't know
Home
where
Healthcare?
Silver Mountain is.
Okay, well that's what we're
But
looking for. All right,
for
we're
me
moving
sitting
on.
there-
So Silver Mountain does not exist. David, we're just simply asking for where is Silver Mountain Home
Can't find
Healthcare?
any of these companies. I mean, this is shocking. 3 companies are supposed to be in that building, and he's never heard of them. He doesn't know anything about them.
And look, so they don't exist there. Right there, Somali Senior Center and Adult Day Services, a daycare right there. All of these welfare companies are in the same location, but their businesses, that business didn't even exist.
It's all fraud, all of it.
So right there is a transportation company, no passenger, just a driver.
Yeah, that's always a good response when you're just asking, how do I patronize your business? How do I become a customer? That's all. Nick Shirley is like the nicest, sweetest young man you will ever meet. He's a Christian. He doesn't drink. He doesn't do drugs. The guy has the cleanest record of all time. He's never done anything wrong, practically. All his wrongdoing is, according to the Democrats, according to Frey, Walz, Omar, and the rest of this illegal clan, these thugs, these illegal migrant Somalis, is he just simply asked, how do I become a customer? How do I bring my child to your daycare? How do I sign up for your services? How do I give you money? And they absolutely lambast him. President Trump posted this saying, does anybody believe that in Minneapolis, these are the food stamp businesses? There's no food, there's no cleanliness, there's no service, there's no nothing except fraud. They get sent millions of dollars of taxpayer money and laugh at how stupid the Americans are. But not anymore. These people should be sent back to Somalia or any other country where they came from. California, Illinois, New York, and so many other places are equally as bad. It's all a giant Democrat scam with protections from the fake news media, but it will end as we make America great again. And then he has a picture right here of these ridiculous, like, what are these? They look like, I mean, outhouses. Like, what in God's name is going on here? This is what's incredible. I did some research and I want to share this from you. ABC, okay, let's talk about, since President Trump mentioned the woke media, ABC has around 3,100 employees. MSNBC has around 800. PBS 600. CBS has 2,500 employees. CNN has 3,300 employees. New York Times has a whopping 5,900. That's 5,900 employees. The Washington Post, 3,800. Associated Press, 4,300. Nick Shirley and David exposed more than all of them combined. And it's just simple community care, caring for your country, caring for your citizens. One man on a path to righteousness and trying to get justice and just trying to do some simple man on the street investigative journalism. Now you wonder why nobody trusts the fake woke media. I have a question for you before I show you this masterclass by our White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt. Who do you trust more? Do you trust Nick Shirley more, or do you trust the Washington Post, New York Times, and mainstream media? Just type in MSM for mainstream media if you trust them more, or type in NS for Nick Shirley in the comments if you trust Nick Shirley more. Ooh, let's make the comments come alive. I can't wait to read what you guys have to say. Okay, this is the clip. This is the masterclass. You're going to absolutely love it because every single word that Caroline Leavitt utters is absolutely seared in the hot coal of burning truth. Watch.
32 people died in ICE custody last year. 170 US citizens were detained by ICE, and Renee Good was shot in the head and killed by an ICE agent. How does that equate to them doing everything correctly?
Why was Renee Good unfortunately and tragically killed?
Are you asking me my opinion? Because an ICE agent acted recklessly and killed her unjustifiably.
Oh, okay. So you're a biased reporter with a left-wing opinion.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, because you're a left-wing hack. You're not a reporter. You're posing in this room as a journalist, and it's so clear by the premise of your question. And you and the people in the media who have such biases but fake like you're a journalist, you shouldn't even be sitting in that seat. But you're pretending like you're a journalist, but you're a left-wing activist. And the question that you just raised and your answer proves your bias. You should be reporting on the facts. You should be reporting on the cases. Do you have the numbers of how many American citizens were killed at the hands of illegal aliens who ICE is trying to remove from this country? I bet you don't. I bet you didn't even read up on those stories. I bet you never even read about Lake and Riley or Jocelyn Nungray or all of the innocent Americans who were killed at the hands of illegal aliens in this country. And the brave men and women of ICE are doing everything in their power to remove those heinous individuals and make our communities safer. And shame on people like you in the media who have a crooked view and have a biased view and pretend like you're a real honest journalist.
I just love it. I just love it. I just love it. Oh, Bamba, baby, take that fake woke news report. I mean, what kind of audacity? It was recklessly killed by an ICE agent. That's what happened. What was she doing there in the first place? If she would have been somebody who respected law and order, wasn't brainwashed by the pollutant, toxic porridge that you, mainstream media, and the rest of you pour into our citizens every single day, vilifying, demonizing. Why don't you see pins? They all, Matt Damon, Mark Ruffalo, the rest of these Holly weirdo mooks. Where's the pin for Jocelyn Nungray? Where's the pin for Rachel Marin? Where's the pin for the thousands of American innocent citizens who've been brutally slain by the criminal, illegal gangster thug terrorists that you, Obama, Biden, Kamala led into our country because you're too weak to actually create real policies for Americans. So you figured we'll just import our voters so we can stay in power. Enough is enough. God bless you, Caroline Levitt. If you love Caroline Levitt as much as I do, give me a huge yeah in the comments down below. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about these amazing clips today and about all the information we just shared. Please tap that thumbs up if you love America. It only takes you a nanosecond and it's free. Even if you're watching on TV, please do it with your remote because it helps us out to spread common sense. Our mission here is to make common sense go viral. You can help share this with everybody. I beg you, let's get our country back. Also, check out these videos coming up on the screen right here, just in case you missed them. Go watch this one right now. Click on that one, tap my face right there to subscribe and follow. It's free, doesn't cost you a thing. And as always, may God bless you, and may God bless the USA and all who defend her. I'll see you soon.